Hi guys, have you ever been told to make use of PowerPoint for your presentation and you are terrified because the last time you opened the app it was daunting and confusing? Never worry, because in this video I will help you to put you through on the basic tools that you can make use of. And not having a PC is not a problem because I'll also teach you how to make use of your smartphone. Yes, you heard me right, your smartphone, to create a clean, comprehensive PowerPoint. So let's get into it. So guys, the first thing you have to do is to download the app. You can either download it on your laptop, your system, or on your smartphone. And after you download it, install it. Let's open our PowerPoint. These are PowerPoints. As you can see at the right side, you see other themes that one can use on PowerPoint. Other themes are there already. And on the left side, you see the PowerPoint that I created recently. So for the sake of this video, we're going to make use of the blank presentation. So as you can see on the PowerPoint, you see file, that's where the documents you have. Home, on the home page you will see your new slide. All these tools will make use of it. You see your insert, all the tools that you can insert on your PowerPoint, your audio, video, your shape, your pictures, your online pictures, screenshots. And on the design, you see all the design we saw when we open our PowerPoint. They are all here. And on transition, you see different transition you could make use of. And your animations, they're all here. Slideshow. I will discuss all of this in depthly in the video. Now on the blank page, for us to start, the first page that will be displayed, you see click to add title. Click to add title. Now this is where you can add the title of your presentation. Let's make use of family. Our presentation, let's make use of family. You put the title as family as a title. Now subtitle, you could make use of your name, or you could make use of the subtitle to the top, to the presentation you are given. On the subtitle, you can make use of your name or the company's name, or you could make use of the subtitle or the topic you are presenting. For instance, we can use family values would be our subtitle, or you can write the name of your company as well. So let us make use of this. The next thing, if you want to add a new slide, you can click here. Now on your new slide, there is a button here. You can click to add different kinds of subtitle that you want. You can add title and content. You can add different kinds of new slide, but we'll be making use of title and content. And on the title and content, you add the title of the slide you are creating, and the content, you can also add the content of what you'll be creating. So let us add our title. So this is our title, family members. Then let us write our content. You can put father, mother, children. So this could be our subtitle. Okay, so now you could also add, and okay, and now you can add any of this. This is for you to change the font style. You can change the font style of the character. We will make use of agency every. You can change the font size by increasing or decreasing it. We can increase the size or decrease the size. This is a quick way of increasing and decreasing the size. We can bold it, we can make it to be italic, we can underline, in different categories. We can even highlight and change the color of it. So that is the use of this. You can, for this place, you can align, you can left align, center align, side right align, and even justify. So text direction, you can change the direction of your text however you want it to be. You can change the direction of your text, but we'll leave it to be horizontal for now. And for the drawing, you can pick any object and draw. Now for the drawing, you can make use of any object that you want. For instance, if you don't want to type in your content like this and want to make use of objects, it works that way. Let's pick this and show you out. Picking this, and you want to add this father, mother, and children in it, you can copy and paste in it. So you can change the color to be another color of your choice of what you want. Maybe you want to make it to be red, any color, you can put it there. You can also remove the shape outlines. If you want the outlines to be bold, you want the outlines to be slim, however you want an outline, and you can change the color of your outline by clicking on any of these colors, black, any of the color, you can change the outline. Let's increase it. So that is the use of displays. So that is use of the home page. So let us go to our insert. Now for insert, if you want to pick a picture, now if we are insert, you can insert whatever object you want to insert. Let's take for instance, if you want to insert picture, you come to your picture and you click the picture that you want. You can increase the picture, you can decrease it, and as you can see, the picture is covering the object that we created before. For you to bring this object to the front, you go back to home and you click arrange. So in this arrange, you can send this picture that is highlighted, this very picture that is highlighted, you can send it to the back. Okay, let's go back to home. So you can send the picture to the back. Now it is in the back. You can bring it forward to bring it to the front. So however you want to arrange it, it's fine. So let's bring it this way. Let's bring it this way. We can also add a screenshot if you have one. We can add objects, shapes, just like the way we did on the home page when we picked a drawing, and we can put it there. So we can also add a photo album, we can add shapes, we can add icon, we can add 3D model, we can add even smart art. I like this smart art. For we to add smart art make your work look more professional. If you look at the smart art, you have list, you have process, you have circle, you have hierarchy, you have relationship, you have metrics, you have a lot of them. You even have pictures. Whichever one that works for you. For now, let's pick list. On list, let's pick on list. Let's make use of this one. Let's make use of this one. And you can add whatever you want. You can add father again. You can add mother. You can add mother and children. You can add as much as possible that you want. But if there's nothing there, you can leave it. It won't show. Now, if there's nothing there, you can delete it. If you want it to be in center, you can delete them just to show that it's that this is what you want, and if you want to add more you can still add more to it. Since we have nothing to add, it should be there. Smart, and this is the use of our smart art. You can bring it, take it to any position you want it. For now, let's keep it aside. Let us rearrange our screen now. So let's delete this to make it look simple. Let me increase this. So if you want to increase or decrease this, simply bring your cursor to any of the edge that you want to increase from, and left click and drag. It has increased. If you want to expand from here, from below, you left click, it has changed. Then you can drag down. Okay, if you want to move your smart art, simply come to any angle, make sure that the cursor change to be like this. Make sure that the cursor change, then you can left click rather, and then drag to the place that you want it to be. Okay, that's it. So let us move to design. If you want any of the design, PowerPoints come with different kinds of design, in which you can also get different design online that if you want to make use of what PowerPoint comes with. But PowerPoint come with some amazing designs that you can make use of. So let us pick this very one. Yeah, I want this. The max, I like it. So we're making use of this, the max. Then if you are making, then at the right hand side you see varieties. Now varieties, if when the color given you don't like it, you can change the color by simply clicking on any of the color. It will automatically change. But there is more to this. You can as well click to change the color, because there are a lot of color that you can make use of. There are different kinds of color you can switch to. Make use of. But for now, let's make use of this one. Yeah, let's make use of this. You can also change the fonts, because everything comes with its fonts. You can change the font to the one you want, but I'm okay with the font that we have. You can change the effect. You can also change the effect of it. You can change the background too. We're going to go straight to transition. Transition is how you want the slide to transit. It's how you want it to move. So there are different transition you can make use of. This blind. Let's say blind is mosaic it is. Okay, there's something that I forgot to say on the theme, that's design. Now if you're picking any design, if you click any of the design, it will apply to all your slides. Even if you have 20 slides, it will apply to the whole slide. If you don't want the theme to apply to all the slide, you can simply come and pick any theme of your choice. Take for instance, if our first slide, I want to change it to another theme, you can pick any theme and apply to it. But how to do it is to right click and select apply to the selected slide. It will change to that very slide. It will change, to that very theme. So you can as well change the color of your choice. There are different colors you can change. But I like the theme that we use, so I'll go back to it. For transition, our first page, I want to change the transition to be more dramatic. So there are different transition you can make use of here. So I want to change it to be prestige. It's more dramatic now. So that is how transition works. And remember that transition can only be applied per slide. So transition cannot, if you click on transition, it doesn't apply all on all the slide. It's only applied to each slide. So let's go to our animation. Now for our sorry, well, let's go to, I mean to say animation, not animation. First, for animation, you have to apply animation to the very thing you want the animation to be applied to. You can apply animation to this, you can apply animation to this, you can apply animation to this. Whichever thing you want animation to be applied to, it must be highlighted first before clicking on your animation. Now, on animation, if you open it, you see that you have your entrance, you have emphasis, you have exit. So if you want to make an entrance, if you want an item to have a style of entrance, you pick from any of this. Let's pick bounce so that I'll show what I mean. So it bounced in. Okay. So, and if you want to add emphasis, maybe you don't want the entrance to be it, you want emphasis. Let's click on color pause. So it would give emphasis when you are presenting. But if note that whichever you can only pick entrance, emphasis, or exit. It's one per time. You cannot make use of the three at the same time. You can only use one per time. So if I'm making use of my entrance, meaning that I can't make use of my emphasis. If I make use of my exit, meaning that I cannot make use of my emphasis. So you will have to pick one. For this slide, I'll be making use of my entrance only because I want my entrance to be dramatic. So I'm picking bounce. Yeah, for the entrance. And for this one, I want to make emphasis on it. I want to make emphasis on it. So I'm going to use color pause on it. So there's color pause on it. Now let's go to our slideshow to see how all this works together. Let us go from the beginning. Start again. Isn't this beautiful? I like how it came out. It's fine. So for this very one, I noticed that the animation that we added to it is not really well pronounced. Maybe let us pick another animation so that you will see that the animation was actually applied to, but it was not really showing very well. Let's pick happening, or let us pick entrance so that we'll show it differently. Split. Remember that as you are adding animation to each and every one of it, it is numbering. If you want this to come in first, the entrance to come first, this to come first before this, you have to apply the entrance, the animation first to this before applying to the second one. Because as you're applying to each and every one of it, it is numbering it as the first and numbering the second as the second. If you see, it's numbering it as second and this as first. So this will come in first before this one, and which we don't want it to be like that way. It's not really communicating well. Let us try it again. No. So this is looking wrong. So let us apply this as the first and I apply this as the second, because we want to communicate. We want this picture to come first before our content. So let us change it. So in order for you to change it, you just simply come here, come to your animation, and you remove it as none, and click this and also click as none. Then you start from beginning and apply this to be first. We want it to split, and we want the second one to bounce. So this has taken first and this is second. Let us plug it and see how it looks good. So this is how it is. If you want to end any of your presentation quickly, click on escape and we're out. Let's go back to home. Now, for you to add your closing slide, it is good that for every presentation, you have your opening slide and your closing slide, our advice. Because your opening slide tells your audience on what you're presenting, the organization that is presenting, and all of the information that gives your introduction. You could also write your name there as part of the introduction. And the closing slide also is very important. Some presentation you could have two slides. You can have your summary of your presentation, and lastly you can also add the closing. That's thank you for listening. Thank you. Simply writing thank you for your closure. So, and let us click on our new slide. If you're adding a new slide, make sure make sure that you are at the last slide where you want the slide to be added. If we want to add our new slide from this very one, we'll just click here. It will automatically add a new slide. If you notice that the new slide is the same with the previous slide that we highlighted on, this is because we just click on new slide. We're just telling the system we want exactly the slide that is highlighted to be replicated. So, but if you don't want that way, we will just click on this and pick on any kind of new slide you want to apply. If you want two content, you just click, it will give you two content. And if you want to replicate these two content, you don't need to go back here and click two content. Just simply click on new slide. It will give it the same thing. It will replicate itself because it assumes that is how you want your next slide to be. So let us delete this. We don't want all this two content. Two content is cool if you want to write two different content in the same slide. But for now, I just want us to create our summary and our closing slide. Now for summary, you could type it. Now for the heading of our summary, we could type summary as our heading of the content, or we could simply download a picture that shows summary instead of typing it. It's another way of spicing your PowerPoint. Let me show you an instance of this. How to get it? You can just go online, type the word that you want, and I want the word summary. So when you come online, go to image and pick whichever one you want. I like this, so click on it. Sorry, just click on it if you, oh my god, okay. So right click and save image as. Maybe I want it to be on my desktop. I want it to be on the desktop, so I'll just click save and we have it. So now going back to our PowerPoint, I'm going to pick that summary and bring it to this place. I don't want to use typing, I just want to use a picture. So let's go to pick it, just pick and drag and paste it here. We have it. No, I don't want it to be too big. So let us increase it from the side and decrease it a bit. And I'm pasting it here. Now if you notice, the edges looks like it's not real or part of the PowerPoint. So as it is here, if you notice, the format is highlighting, is simply telling, do you want to change the format of this picture? There's more you can do to this picture. So you just go to format, click on format, click on picture style, You can change the design of this summary, change it to however you want. Make it to be circle, you can make it to be circle, you can make it to different designs that you want. You can, okay, let's look at this one to see how it looks like. It has changed, right? Guys, if you notice that the summary, I pasted it on the content of the PowerPoint, so that is why I don't have a place to type anymore, because the picture is in my content box. It's not on the heading box. Okay, so we can as well cut it by pressing Ctrl X and pasting it on our heading. Make sure that your cursor is on your title, not on the contents box. So I want it to be here, I want it to be on the title box. So I Control V, as pasting. That's a shortcut of pasting. We increase it and it's here. So I want to bring this back to the normal state it was. I want to change it, yeah, to this. This is fine. So we get back here. Some is too stretched, so I'm bringing it like this because it's looking too stretched, so no one can read it. Now on the content or on the body, you can type your summary of your presentation. And if you want the edges of this to blend with the background, you can also click on format and pick this very one, soft edge rectangle, so it will soften the edges of your picture. It has blended with your slide. Okay, now let us go to our last slide. On our last slide, I still like this slide style, so I'm going to pick this new slide. Then I already have my thank you picture, so I'm going to use my thank you. You can either type thank you, thank you, you can either type it out and style it the way you want. I want it to be here and style it the way you want. Let's bring it to the center and let us increase it. Let's increase it more. And my T is missing or my T, oh, my T was not highlighted, so let me increase my T to be the same size or higher than it. So we have our thank you. We can change the style to however we want. However we want it. I like this. No, I like this. So we're going to make use of this font style. So, and you can make it to be italic too if that's what you want. You can bolden it to be bolden, but I want it to be normal. So we have our thank you. So let us add our transition to all our slides. For this, let's add a transition to it. Too dramatic, right? Let's use door. And for thank you, let's make it dramatic, right? Voila, our thank you is dramatic. So let us play it and see how it goes. You can come down here and click slideshow instead of going through. And here is it. So dramatic. So if you don't want to type it out, you can also go to Google, just like how we searched for our summary. You can go to Google and search for thank you. A lot of pictures online that you can make use of. So let's pick I have pictures already on my system for thank you. So let us make use of the one on my system. So for now, let me delete this. So for us to add our thank you, you can still do the same thing that I did with summary. That's going back to Google to search, simply type in thank you. Go to the image bar, click on image, then you see a lot of images and you can download and paste in on your PowerPoint. So I already have a lot of thank you pictures on my system. So I'm going to pick this one and I'll drag it to my PowerPoint. Yes. So you can you can left click and drag however you want. If you want it to be full, you can left click and drag and make it to be full on your slide. But I don't want it to be full like this. I want it to be quarter halfway. I want it to be quarter halfway. This is how I want it to be. So let us play it from the beginning and see how it looks like. Excellent. And for the shortcut for you to achieve what you want to do quickly, there are different shortcuts on PowerPoint. If you want to undo what you've done, you can control X. If you want to undo what you've done, you can control Z. And if you want to redo what you did, you can control Y. And if you want to save, just control S. And you pick where you want to save your document to be. Let's pick recent, and I want my document to be on my desktop. I can simply click on desktop and name my document where name it. It's suggesting family, so I will leave it as family, then save. My document is now saved as family on my desktop. These are all the shortcuts you can make use of. Because of I don't want this video to be too long, so if you want to exit, you can control Q, it will exit. Up next, let me show you how to make use of your smartphone to create a PowerPoint if you don't have a system. Now let us make use of our phone to create a PowerPoint. So I would recommend you download WPS. WPS have all the Microsoft app like the Excel, it has the PowerPoint, it has the Word. Click on your create and you see PPT. PPT is PowerPoint. So you click on the blank. So the blank will take you here. This is the first page. So it is not the same with the laptop or system interface display. So how it's quite different, but it doesn't have all the features that the laptop have. What one can also use it to create a basic PowerPoint quickly. So now on the phone, clicking on any of these box means that you want this means that you are home. That's home on your display. If you click here, you see that you are on home. That's this, you are home. So, but if you click outside of this white slide, you click outside of this white slide, you're clicking here. So it means that you are on insert. Do you understand? If you click inside of this white slide, you are home. You are on the home. You are on the home. But you are on the home. But if you click outside of the outside of the slide, you are on insert. Just like how system have home insert, so you're on the insert. So let us start by typing our title. Let us start by typing our title. We have to double tap to add title. Double tap, write family, and for the subtitle, write family values. The subtitle, write family values right there. So for you to add another slide, you can simply click on this slide that has box, that has plus. So once you click on it, you are adding another slide. You pick the one you want. If you want title and content, you click on it, you have your title and content. So on the home, if you go to your, let's go back to home and click here. Then when you come to the home, you see you can increase the size, you can change the fonts style, you can make it bold, make it to be italic, you can make underline, you can change the color, you can change the spacing, you can align, you can you can make it horizontal or vertical. There are different features here. You can also text box, you can change the color of your filling if you want it to be, that's the one highlighted. This is your text box that is highlighted. You can change the color to be, let's go back, click here. You can change the color to be different colors that you want. If you don't want any, you click none. You click on this very one that doesn't have color. That means you don't want any color. So there are borders. You can even increase the borders. That's if you want your box to have borders, you can click and it will have borders. Okay, so we don't want any borders. So this is if you want the objects, if you have two objects, just like how I showed on the system, if you want object to be brought forward or sent back, you can use this to make it so. So for the file, this is where you save all your documents. If you want to save your documents, and if you want to play your slide, you can play it using this. If you want to insert, this is insert. You can insert picture, you can insert images, you can insert even table charts, all what you want to insert. This is your transition. On your transition, you can pick any transition of your choice. Let's pick splits, or let's take push. You see it has push up. So if you want design, the design is you picking the color of your background. If you want to, you can pick the color of your background. If you want any color, let's pick green. So it has changed to green. So if you want to also use pen, you can use pen. You can use pen to write. Like if you want to use highlights, let's pick highlights. You can use highlight to write something, just to highlight your point. Let's go back. Let's pick this. I shifted this. So let me, if you want to undo what you've done, if you notice my box has moved one side. So if you want to undo it, just look up here, these arrows. So it's for you to go back or come back. This arrow shows that you want to undo what you've done. It will come back to its normal state. If you want to redo it, you click the one in front, it will redo. Or want to undo it, let's keep it this way. So let's go back to where we stopped. So we want to add this pen is the last thing. So if you want to make use of pen, pick your color, then you can write what you want to write. Sorry. First of all, I didn't click use finger. You have to click on your use finger before it can be effective. So you draw whatever you want to draw. Use the finger. Maybe you want to highlight something. This is highlighter. You can highlight, and this is pen. You can use pencil to write. Your pen to write. Then this is highlighter. You can highlight whatever you want to highlight. It will be highlighted. So, and this is your eraser. Your eraser, you can clean all what you've applied. It will go away. You can also use the color. So for now, I want us to go back to home and let us insert all what we want to insert. Okay, let's start again. So starting from the beginning, now our new second slide, we want to add text. Want to add text to it. Want to add text to it. So we write our father, or write father, mother, and children. So the three things we have. I don't want this box here, so I'm going to long press and delete. Oh no, that's not what I want to delete. Delete this. So I'll long press and delete. So this is it. So the heading, double tap and write member, write family in capital. Let's make it capital. Family members, right? Right there. So let's change this color to be purple. Go to design, let's change it to purple. Change it to purple. So we have purple. Then the next slide, let's create another slide and let's take this, let's add our summary to it. Meanwhile, I still want to make use of purple color. So for us to make use of purple color, we come here too and pick our purple too. I think this purple is better. Pick our purple. So let's pick another, let's add our summary just like we did with the system. So what we do is to add picture. We come to insert, we click outside the box, outside the slide, and it takes us to insert. We want to insert picture. I already have it, and okay, picture is there. So let us resize it. Let us resize this picture to be small. You bring it, take it higher. It's big too much. Take it. Still looking too much. Still looking too much. Making use of phone, you have to be careful. You have to take your time. But you definitely achieve what you want. You achieve what you want. It to be perfect. Yes, perfect. So you can write your summary down there. Then let's create another slide for our thank you. We still use this. So we just insert picture. Already it's showing, is slide insert is highlighted, so it will give you options that are in the insert. I'll click on my picture, look for that very picture that I want. So this is the picture that I want. I'll click that I want it. Okay, and still going to reduce it the way I reduce it on the system. This is not just easy to let me push it this way so it's easy for me to reduce. Let me push it, say it's easy for me to reduce. So this is it. So the background, let me resize it to be perfect. So it's as in, So let's change the background to make it, or let's leave it white. White is still fine. So now it's for us to add our transition. So let's go back to our transition and animation or whatever. So we click here. Let's go to our transition, and for this, seesaw, shade. It has cool. One thing that amazed me with phone, it still have cool transitions that you can make use of. A lot of nice transitions that you can make use of. But for now, let's make use of seesaw. Yeah. So we've added transition to this. Let's click this one and also add our transition to use block. And this, let's add it to make it of splits. So slow. Let's swipe. Good. And the first page, let's use shade. Good. So we have our slide here. So let's play it and see how it looks like. We can play on current page. We can play the first page. We can auto play, but I want us to play from current page. That's from the first page. So for you to go to the next page, to the next slide, you click on the front screen. You click at the right side of your screen, so it will take you to the next page, to the next slide. So you click the right side of your screen, the right side of your screen, it will take you. Now this is the end of your documents. So what you do is for you to manually exit. It will bring you back here. So for you to save your document, you click on done, or you click on your save, and you go to exactly where you want it to be. Click on your location, and I want my document to be on my document. I click on document, and I'll simply write the name that I want the document to be, or change it however I want it to be. But I want my own to be family 1 since I already had family before. Then save. My document is saved already. That's it, guys.
Thank you guys for watching. Please do wait to subscribe because in my next video I will teach you how to make a professional PowerPoint with transition that will retain your audience attention, and you don't want to miss it, I know. So thank you and see you in my next video. Bye for now.